What's up, fight fans? Welcome back to the Cool Quay Show, brought to you by the undisputed world of MMA fight fans. And guys, today I will be giving my fight prediction. Israel Adesanya, one of the GOATs in middleweight, the OG versus Joe Pyfer. Fight fans, let's get into it. I'm not gonna make this long. I'm gonna make it short as possible. We're breaking down this fight. And then, we do our drum roll routine, and you'll know who I got winning this fight this Saturday, guys. I'm nervous for my man, Israel Adesanya. I'm nervous for him. If you know anything about Cool Quay, you know that I'm a big fan of Israel Adesanya. You seen the fight reaction videos. My grandma was there. She's a big fan as well. We went crazy. But he knocked out Alex Pereira in the second round in the rematch of their fight. Not a rematch, but the third time they fought in the UFC. Was it the third time? The second time they fought in the UFC is, excuse me. And we went absolutely bananas.
Got him again.
Fight fans, and I've always been an Israel Adesanya fan, despite his nails, despite him, making love with his dog, and all the rumors that was going around by Adesanya and about him being corny, and the anime thing that he do like that with his hand. And, I like all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a corny, goofy guy, and I just love to watch a good kickboxer. I'm a sucker for Cyril Guns, Sean O'Malley, Alex Pereira, Israel Adesanya. These kickboxers, it's just so beautiful to watch Adesanya fight. And I made a video breaking down this fight, and I was, explaining how I feel like Israel, he's going downhill. But in reality, Israel Adesanya still got it. He still got something in the tank. He's not looking like Tony Ferguson or Michael Chandler. He's not looking like that. Adesanya still got the skill. Do you have the speed? No. Do you have the reflexes still? No. I mean, he's getting older. It's father time, guys. But far as his skill set and him competing with these guys like Joe Pyfer and, competing with these guys like Sean Strickland in the middleweight division and Anthony Mendez, he still got it. He still got it. And I didn't give him enough credit in the video I did breaking down this fight with him and Joe Pyfer. But can I get a drum roll, please? Hey, fight fans, I will be going with Israel Adesanya winning this fight by unanimous decision, guys. I feel like Adesanya is going to play this fight kind of and fight a game plan like he did against Jared Cannonier. Somebody who had a lot of power. And Jared Cannonier, who was at heavyweight, now was at lightweight, moved to heavyweight, and then moved from heavyweight to lightweight back to the middleweight right now. That's the guy we're talking about, Jared Cannonier, who was knocking out heavyweights. Crazy power, right? And Adesanya was able to stick and move and dance around. Same thing with Paulo Costa. Do I feel like Adesanya can get a finish over Joe Pyfer? I don't know, because Adesanya finishes usually happen in the earlier rounds. First, second round, if you really think about it. When they get to the third, fourth, fifth round, we know that Adesanya is going to be kicking from range, popping a jab, and kind of, working the body, throw the front kicks to the body, throw his feints like he do, and, win a decision pretty much, beat his opponent by points like he did Martin Victoria, Jared Cannonier, those fights. But I feel like in the early rounds as well, Joe Pyfer, he throw a nasty right hook, wanging these punches, you know what I'm saying? Adesanya do not want to box with Joe Pyfer in this fight. I feel like that would be a mistake. I feel like Israel Adesanya need to kick, tie those calves up, just kind of break Joe Pyfer down, work that body. And I don't think that Adesanya's gonna worry about Joe Pyfer taking him down, because Adesanya, he's not an easy guy just to take down and hold down. He's not. So I don't think that's going to be in the back of Adesanya's head. I don't think that Joe Pyfer want to really wrestle heavy, because it's a 5-round fight. And the last time we seen Joe Pyfer in a 5-round fight, he was looking good until he wasn't looking good. And Jack Hermansson was schooling Joe Pyfer on the feet. Jack Hermansson was able to survive. Jack Hermansson, he's doable. And so is Adesanya. Adesanya, although he have the skill set, the kickboxing, everything, the feints, everything is still there. He's still the Stylebender, in my opinion. He's just not doing the style, like spinning back elbows and stuff like that. And I can understand, because Adesanya, he's more so worried about the confidence in his chin. After getting finished by Nassim Imavov, getting hurt by Dricus Du Plessis, then getting choked out, getting dropped by Sharon Strickland, got TKO'd by, Alex Bahira. The damage starting to add up. So his chin is not really as strong as it used to be when he's fighting Kevin Gastelum and Robert Whittaker, and all these other fighters. You remember Adesanya used to fight every other month. That was the best Adesanya era right there. But I feel like the only thing Adesanya is going to be worried about coming to this fight is his chin. But I do feel like it's going to be one of the best Adesanya performances we have seen in a long time. I feel like Adesanya is not going to let Joe Pyfer, the new guy, the new gent, come in here and take his spot. That's what the UFC trying to do. Feed Joe Pyfer to the OG Adesanya to build Joe Pyfer up. This American, Joe Pyfer, is on a Contender Series. Flatline Adesanya. That's a great way to promote him. But I don't think that Adesanya is going to let that happen, guys. But Adesanya has to be careful, because Joe Pyfer, he's very dangerous. Like I said, Joe Pyfer, he looked good until he's not looking so good. His gas tank is questionable. 5 rounds. We know that Adesanya can go 5 rounds. Poke and pick, kick, poke, pick, pop the jab, front kick, throw those nasty calf kicks like he was doing against Nassim Imavov. He getting better with calf kicks. I'm pretty sure Alex Bahira, gave him a little secret out the book on that. But I hope this is not the end of the road of Adesanya, like a lot of people saying, man. It's the end. I'm worried about Adesanya's chin and this, that, and the third. But I feel like if Adesanya can stay away from Alex Bahira left hook, I feel like Adesanya can stay away from Joe Pyfer. I do. I mean, Alex Bahira still landed that left hook in the 5th round, but other than that, it was all Adesanya into the 5th round. So I feel like if he can survive that, he can survive Joe Pyfer. But I hope this is not the end of the road. I hope it's not. I don't want to play that Boys and Men in the background. Adesanya gets snubbed. It would be hard to watch, man. It would be hard to watch. I still want Adesanya in the sport. I still want him in the sport. I know he lead the UFC, his contract over, whatever. He decided to retire, whatever he do. He can still go to boxing, probably fight Jake Paul, get $15 million off that. He can still make a lot of money. It's Adesanya. But I still want to see him around in the sport. I really do. And I think that Adesanya shine all those bright lights. When all the pressure is against Adesanya. When his back against the wall. That's why Adesanya performs the best, in my opinion. Oh, it's this new cat, Joe Pyfer. They think that this guy can beat me. That's when Adesanya performs the best, in my opinion, guys. And I got to go with Adesanya, man. The Stylebender. I'm going with him. Like I said, Joe Pyfer is dangerous, man. He punched hard. He was dropping Kevin Gastelum over and over again, but Kevin Gastelum survived, and Kevin Gastelum in the third round started to kind of take over. You seen Joe Pyfer gas tank drop all the way down. So that's what I'm saying, man. But he punched hard. Joe Pyfer do punch hard. I'm aware of that. The power advantage is with Joe Pyfer. The boxing, I will give that to Joe Pyfer as well. You know, but I don't think that he can. You know, when he start getting tired and fatigued, he starts swinging, and Adesanya just, you know, kind of like, and Adesanya can counter Joe Pyfer too if Joe Pyfer get a little too reckless, like he did with Robert Whittaker. With that left hook, he leaned back, did that little Patrick Mahomes, you know what I'm saying, and lean back. Wow, and he caught him with that. He can do that to Joe Pyfer now. Joe Pyfer can get slept too in this fight early in the fight, or even later in the fight. But Joe Pyfer might gas himself out, like he did with Jack Hermansson, his first 5-round fight. Joe Pyfer might gas out, Adesanya might just take over and get a late round TKO. So it can happen, guys. But don't go over Adesanya. But if Joe Pyfer go in there and start swinging for the fences and, you know, try to headhunt and start throwing those ooga booga punches, Adesanya pop that jab, keep the distance, or those kicks, it's gonna be, and if Adesanya can survive that first, second round, it's gonna be a long night for Joe Pyfer. I can bet money on that. It's gonna be a long night for Joe Pyfer. So we have to just see, guys. I'm nervous for this fight. If you're an Adesanya fan, I know you're gonna be nervous in that first, second round. Once that third round come, fourth round come, fifth round come, that's when I think Adesanya's gonna shine and just school Joe Pyfer, guys, in this fight. School him. If you like this fight prediction video, please comment, subscribe if you already haven't. I would greatly appreciate that. Like, tell a friend, they're an MMA fan, or they watch mixed martial arts or the UFC. Guys, I love all the views, all the people join my live. I greatly appreciate you guys. And I appreciate you guys for always, you know, watching my videos, fight reaction videos, this and the third. The LaRon Murphy MVP fight reaction, Luke Riley. Those fight reactions was kind of late because of the internet uploading them. Is, you know, they was long, you know, fights. It was long fights, you know, editing and all that made it a little bit longer. So it was kind of loading a little bit slow. But I got those coming. The other two coming, MVP fight. But that fight was absolutely horse shit. I'm just gonna keep it real. I like MVP. I'm a fan of him, but that fight was horse shit. But I'm still gonna post a reaction video for all the fans who might want to see it. With me and my man OG Dribble, we reacted all the fights. We still enjoyed it. The Luke Riley fight was bananas, crazy. Look out for Luke Riley. Prospect coming up in MMA. I was very, very impressed by his performance against Michael as well Jr. But fight fans, tell a friend. You wonder. I know.